This video is going to show my tank under natural sunlight. I just happened to wake up at sunrise the other day and thought now would be a good time to get some footage of the tank, as sunrise is only going to get earlier and earlier. These windows are directly across from the reef, and I don't think we've drawn the drapes yet since we moved in. During the day the tank gets a lot of natural light from here, but as this is right at sunrise, the sunlight is coming in through the back door. Typically we don't draw these drapes either, and direct sunlight hits the tank real early in the morning. Here you can see just the tips of the gorgonian are in the sunlight. I love to see the coral in this kind of light. It is, after all, just a brown coral, but under sunlight it looks probably best. This is a few minutes later after the sun has risen more, and you can see all the polyps are open. The coral is looking good. There's a lot of people who say sunlight is bad for your tank. I can say that's definitely not true, although I wouldn't go as far as to say it's good for your tank. I do scrape or wipe the glass pretty much daily, but I would do that anyways. I'm not sure about the benefits other than you get to enjoy your tank in a different kind of light, and to me that's a great benefit. I would never see the corals looking like this if this was in a room with no windows. The dendrophilia looks super bright under the sunlight. They're non-photosynthetic and the light doesn't bother them at all. My other non-photosynthetic coral, the rhizo, also is not bothered by sunlight. Here it's only about halfway open, but there are times when it's completely open in the morning and it looks absolutely fabulous. We tend to run our tanks towards bluer and bluer spectrums, and while I do agree that makes the corals look better, it's cool to see them under this kind of light too. The shadowing is another thing I really like. I do use pendant lighting, Kessels, so I do get some shadowing during the day, but it's not like the sunlight. It is a little tricky to film this as there's glare coming from different directions. Standing in front of the tank I do block some of that sunlight, but I think I got some pretty good shots. This Australian elegance is pretty well closed up, but the purple tips look great under sunlight. Even the back of the tank does get a bit of light, and you can see the acro polyps are out and it's not bothered by the sunlight either. Fish are starting to wake up. They get like a real natural sunrise effect. A lot of them do still sleep through this. Space Invader Spectinia is bright under any light, and sunlight is no exception. I just think it's cool to see your tank in a different light. This is the last view showing the windows across the way. It also shows the age of my tank, but it shows there's a lot of natural light hitting the tank all day. I hope this alleviates some fear of sunlight hitting your tank, and thanks a lot for watching, and happy reefing.